Okay, we are back with episode 6, I want to say, of Survival of the Free, on the Edge of the Empire game setting. We actually have everybody for the time being, barring any technical issues that seem to plague. Alright, so, let's go ahead and get a Destiny pool going. I will go first, so that way I can clear out everything.
Ooh.
This is already going so much better. Let me bring up the chat window here.
Oh!
One,
the
two,
beginning part.
three,
Reroll.
4, and
Or white die.
just
Gonna be
missing
bad.
1 or 2 more dark side points.
So bad.
Well, it's not like there's some of the
I can
team on
barely
a Star
hear
Destroyer.
you, Jasa. Ooh, thank you very much.
Oops.
This is gonna be
Wow.
fun. It's gonna be a good time.
Well, guys,
So, rock falls, you all die.
I'm staying on the crit. good luck with the Empire.
I'm spending a dark
Let's
side
see what-
point. No, you don't. You are chased off. Okay. Well, sweet. Good to know. Yeah. So, when last we left off, boys
Can they hear me too?
Gideon and Jasa were in a bit of trouble aboard an Imperial Star Destroyer because, you know,
I can't see you. Look.
things happen. But we will get to that. We are going to go back in time and find out what Tobias was doing after his little bar brawl real quick.
Why?
Yeah, where'd Tobias end up going? He wandered off.
I could tell you, or I could show you.
Ooh, show him.
Can you share?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
No. So, one of the reasons why he enjoys being a starfighter pilot so much is that he absolutely loves the adrenaline rush that he gets when he's behind the stick, and it has kind of developed beyond that, where it's like the thrill of combat and battle, just like he almost has a compulsion to jump in and fight. And so, like, afterwards, he was kind of, I guess, coming down off of his high. And he's been through some serious life changes recently with, his whole life has been flipped upside down with him deciding to, I don't know, maybe go AWOL from the Empire. Up until now, he really hasn't had an opportunity to kind of reflect on that, because at first it was like, oh, let me just get the heck out of here, and then it was, we're being boarded by a bunch of Trandoshans and Dugs, and then it was like we get to the Krut, and it was like everything was kind of happening so fast, and now he kind of feels like it's just a lull. And so I kid, but he was actually at a cantina, not getting drunk, but kind of just trying to figure out what the hell
Well,
he's really doing
in
with
a
his
short
life.
amount of time.
Yeah. And so after kind of the bar brawl, and after he sat down and like passed out, and he woke up, it's kind of like everything just hit him all at once. Of like, not only does he have no idea what he's gonna do with his life, but he's kind of realized now that he's on the run from the Empire now, which is no small thing. So he's just been spending the whole time just trying to figure out what the hell he's actually going to do.
All right, that makes perfect amount of sense. See, plot holes plugged up. Okay. Meanwhile, so aboard the Reliant, again, we're kind of going back in time a little bit, so there's going to be a little bit of like scene jumping as we get everybody back together. But so aboard the Reliant, the Star Destroyer you guys went aboard, just before everything started happening, there's a tech team that was awaiting as the YV-666 was secured into the hangar bay. they were kind of like looking around impatiently. Is early morning shipboard time, you know. There's all these different day cycles that just get intermeshed when you incorporate like space travel and going from a system to system. Um, so aboard the ship, it's kind of early. They're still kind of groggy, but they were called down to scan the ship, so they pushed all their equipment and gear down, and nobody really told them what was going on or anything. But hey, gotta bring in ships in, you scan them. That's just how it goes. Make sure nobody else is hiding aboard. So one of the team goes over and hits the button and lowers down the loading ramp, and the other guys start pushing the cart up into the YV. As off to the side, they kind of see a fish-faced dude and a human male starting to be escorted into the hangar. But that's just setting that scene. Back aboard the Crooked, Tobias, when you get back to the hangar where the inevitability used to be, it's no longer there.
Okay. Where the hell did they go? Alright. Well, crap. Well, let me check my conflict for messages to see if they actually, like, sent me a message.
He did try to calm you. Apparently, you know, there was some kind of mic issue or something that was transpiring, so you get a bit of a broken message, something about a distress signal that they found.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay,
But you know
well,
that the ship was not in any kind of flyable shape, and you had talked about getting it repaired.
Right. Well, I guess I go find, crap, what's her name again? Sar?
Mm-hmm.
I go find her and talk to her and see if she actually, I guess confirm my suspicions that she did repairs on the ship.
You get down there, and she's working on some old droid in the back. But when she sees you come in, she kind of gives a cordial little wave and, hey, if you're looking for your friends, they had to hightail it out of here, or I guess friend. She doesn't know about Chase, but the inevitability took off. Gideon found a message on one of my salvaged signal buoys saying somebody needed some help.
Last time they left without me, the ship came back, barely holding it together.
Oh, it's in a lot better shape now.
Oh, I would imagine so. You seem a pretty competent mechanic, but I mean, leaving without the pilot doesn't seem like the wisest choice. I'm kind of worried that that they're not going to make it back this time. I don't suppose you have a ship I can borrow so I can go bail them out, which they're inevitably in trouble.
I don't have that kind of money around, but I have the sensor beacon data, so I have the coordinates that they went to, and I'm sure Meeker might be able to work something out with you.
That's just what I owe somebody else something. Yeah, all right. I'll take the coordinates, thank you.
All right.
Surprising amount of loyalty coming from Tobias over there.
Alright, so as you head towards Meeker, we screen wipe back to the Reliant, and the tech team is getting their gear set up, and man, it stinks in there. Just, oh god, it's rank and it's damp and it's dark. Just not a pleasant place to be. The cargo bay's been, they look around, looks like the cargo bay's been reconfigured into like separate rooms instead of one large cargo area, and two of the scanning crew start setting up equipment, but the third member of the team, he kind of wanders down the hallway of the ship, and starts looking around. He opens a couple doors and finds that they're empty, just kind of bare floors. And then he looks into another room, and there's a table and this corpse on it, and it's like all carved up, and like they were doing some kind of huge surgery on it. But the guy's like obviously on the monitor, like, dude's flatline, there's blood everywhere, and equipment. Looks like there's a bit of a struggle, and the tech man, he hasn't seen anything like this, and he just kind of, he goes ghost white, and he wants to vomit. He backs out of the room, and as he backs up, he hits the other side of the hallway and hits a button, and the door cranks up, and he kind of turns to look behind him, and a big old head comes kind of peeking out of the darkness, a red cyborgy kind of eye kind of glows from the darkness, and it kind of looks out and starts breathing, and you can see the steam coming out of its mouth. And the guy starts looking for his blaster on his waist and grabs it, but he's shaken, and he starts firing off a couple shots, just aimlessly, and just kind of, they pelt harmlessly around. And as he's backing away from that one, he looks around for the nearest door that he can try to open to just get away from it. Alright, at Meekers, Tobias.
Meeker!
Hey,
Buddy.
Tobias, great to have you back. Where have you been? The ship's
Well-
gone. I thought you were out of here.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised to find it gone myself. I've been doing some thinking, but enough of that. I'm kind of worried about my friends here. Last time they left without me, because I'm the ship's pilot, and last time they left without me, they barely made it back. And they went to check out a distress beacon, and I'm a little worried about them, that they're going to get into some trouble that they just can't bail themselves out of.
Well,
So, but I can't really walk there.
well, I've got plenty of ships for sale. There's a market down in the big common area. I'm sure you'll be able to find something.
Well, probably not. Got anything for 2,000 credits? Yeah, I know.
I have a kite. It won't really take
Is
you
it
anywhere.
is it environmentally sealed?
Not quite.
No, that's not going to do me good. And
I'll tell
I
you
need
what.
your help.
I don't want to see anything bad happen to the crew of the Inevitability, so I'll loan you my Z95 Headhunter.
Oh,
I don't
Nice
use
ship.
it much, but it should definitely get you there. Actually, no, it won't. Alright. It doesn't have a hyperdrive. I'll have to grab... I've got a crew. They can dock your ship and take you and get you to where you're going, and then whenever you find the Inevitability, you can hook up with them and they can bring you back.
well, I don't think the Inevitability has a hangar. It's not a very big ship.
I'm sure you'll figure something out. It's probably got some docking clamps on it.
Well,
User in your channel timed out.
all right.
Well.
So, I mean, you're a nice guy and all, but I can tell that you're a smart, consummate businessman. And you're not just going to give this to me for free.
Well, I mean, nothing in the galaxy is for free, right? But
Right.
I'll think on that part of it. You go and help your friends. I'm sure they need you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Just,
Well, you know what?
as long as you keep it, if I need you, I'll just let you know.
Fair enough, I guess. Thank you for
And
your help.
just bring it back in the condition that you got it, and that's all that I ask.
Fair enough. I'll bring her back spick and span.
All right. So he indeed gets you set up aboard the headhunter, and it gets clamped onto the back end of a VCX, and it makes a jump towards the coordinates that you were wanting to go to. You're in the Z95, so you're kind of separated from the rest of the ship, and as it comes at a high light speed, then the stars kind of settle back down. You feel the ship get released from the docking clamps, and then the ship calms you, and they're like, "Hey, if you can't get back, just give us a call. We'll come and we'll bring you back the same way we got you here."
Thanks for the ride.
No problem. And then as they start to head out, you can see they kind of start slowly kind of drifting away, and then after a second they like gun it and light speed out of there.
Mm-hmm. Well, at this point, I'm going
And you're
to...
just looking straight ahead right now. You can't see too much.
Right. I hate metagame knowledge. At this point, I'm gonna just do a general scan, because I don't see... I mean, obviously there was a distress beacon. I'm at the coordinates. I don't see anything. I'm gonna do a full sensor scan of the area.
All right.
And then I guess kind of while I'm waiting for that to come back, I'm gonna try to calm my buddies.
Sure. Seems like an easy thing to do. Let's just go with one purple on your little sensor sweep.
Computers?
Is it computers, or is that a piloting check?
I think it's... Well, hold on. Let me look at my reference sheet. Actions. Scan the enemies, I guess. Is the computers check.
All right.
I'm on the combat reference sheet. Hold on. Computer. Oh.
Oh, well, one purple's not gonna negate that anyway. I don't know why it didn't get uploaded on. Oh, because that's the
Did you
wrong
click out
window.
again?
No, I've
Oh.
got NPC windows up, and I've clicked in the wrong one because that's way too much to manage. I need the bat computer with just monitors everywhere, so I can put stuff multiple places. 2 is not enough, apparently. Okay.
You want a third one?
So
I-
there's a big old blip on the radar. It's much larger than you are. But you do also, with that many successes, man, and the advantage, you also get sensor data back that the inevitability is that way.
4 successes, I can't tell what this blip is.
Huh?
4 successes and I can't tell what this blip is.
I don't think that the radar has much like data that streams in. But it's
Alright,
behind
well,
it's
I
behind
guess-
you, so if you just turn your ship, I'm sure you'll see it.
Alright,
fairly
well, I turned my
large.
ship. I
Alright.
turned my ship.
And you
And what do I see?
you see an acclimator class ship looming around. Where is it? Right here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on the...
Yeah, I know you got it in roll 20. I had to switch it on the stream.
Oh, right. Yeah, so at this point, you know, I'm sitting there and I look at my sensor scanners. I see it. I'm like, oh, all right. Well, so I just flip my ship around, and And he's kind of looking at his computer, kind of punching stuff, and he looks up, and it's just like, oh. And then to which he promptly turns his Z95 back around and tries to fly casually away. Not too fast, just kind of tries to ease on out.
As you do, there's a hail on the radar, or on your comms, and the Star Destroyer Reliant comms you. This is the Star Destroyer Reliant. Hold course, we have fighters coming in to intercept. We'll bring you in. We've had some trouble.
No, I'm fine, thanks. I don't need any help.
We've had some trouble with pirates. You need to...
I've had no trouble with pirates.
Oh, they're out there. You can trust us. Don't worry, they're already coming back from routine scouting mission. They're actually coming on your force section shortly.
No, really. I mean, you know, I'm in a fighter. I made it all the way out here. No, I'm fine, but I appreciate it. I'll just head home. I don't want to interfere with anything that's going on here, so I'm just gonna leave.
You wanna try to charm him?
No.
I mean, you're
But
trying
yes.
to talk him out of it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to do, but I just don't have. So let me know.
I got 3 purple.
Okay.
Set up. He says, he acts like he doesn't even hear the first part of what you were saying. He's just continues on. Follow the TIE group in. Do not deviate from their course. Bring you aboard. We'll get you safely out of the system. You probably don't have a hyperdrive on that thing anyway. If you get chased down, we wouldn't be able to deal with ourselves.
What range am I to the Star Destroyer?
You're in extreme range. It's way out
So,
there.
I was gonna say, so I'm outside of at least weapons range and stuff.
Mm-hmm. But the patrol is coming back, and so you're kind of in the middle.
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear him and just kind of fly off in a different direction.
All right. Well, that's you're free to do that. Back aboard the Reliant. Jasa, since you're speaking for the group now, until we get Gideon back, let me throw his picture up there. So you guys are being led around like in these big hangar bays, there's like giant elevator kind of lifts, right? And so there's one that's in the hangar bay, and it's descended, so it's more of like a pit right now anyway. So you guys are kind of having to go wide around to come back to where the ships are sitting. And the Inevitability and the YV-666 are just sitting next to each other. And when we left off last week, you guys were hearing blaster fire as you're still a long way from being able to get back to the ship. So when you hear the blaster fire go off, the 4 stormtroopers that are with you, they immediately bring their guns out, get their guns up. I mean, they were already kind of like nonchalantly walking with them, but they get them up and ready to go. What's your reaction to all this? Calm and meditative.
Is it my cue?
Yeah, that is your cue.
Oh my
We're
goodness.
finally back. We have circled all the way around. I don't know if you're paying attention to the last 30 seconds.
Not really.
Okay.
Okay, I heard most of it.
Okay.
So yeah, okay.
Giant pit
Um,
between you and ships that you were headed around, and you started hearing blaster fire. The stormtroopers get their
Um,
guns up, pointed in the direction of the ships.
Um, like, whoa, now, guys, relax. I have nothing to do with this. What's going on?
This has become a combat mission, civilian. We're gonna need you to step back and remain distant from the action.
Well, shoot, let's go. Let's get a different place. Escort me.
We have to go find out what happened with this tech crew. You stay here. We're gonna go and see what we can find. And they start hustling off around the pit and towards
Do I see anything?
towards the ships. There's nothing yet. No, it's just the loading ramp into the ship is down, dark. The fire starts to get quieter and quieter as you like it was a couple kind of you could hear two distinct blasters going and multiple screams, and then as a few seconds go by, kind of it goes down to one blaster firing and then one scream and then slowly into nothing.
So I'm by myself, right? Well, it's just me and Gideon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like run up and peek around the corner and see what's going on.
Okay. So it's not necessarily there's not necessarily a corner. It's just a big open landing bay, but there's just like a big pit, so you can't just like beeline it to your ship. You have to like go around and pass by the YV and to get to the inevitability.
Can I break it for the ship?
I mean, you can. It's just it's gonna take you a few rounds to do so, and chances are it's not gonna be that smooth. But yeah.
Huh?
All right. So you just start sprinting towards your ship.
No. Oh man, decisions.
I know. And whatever you decide, Gideon's doing it too, because he's not here to say otherwise.
Let's book it for the ship. Let's
All
do
right.
it. I'm making a run for it.
So the troopers, I mean, they're kind of like doing a bit of a
User
jog,
joined
but
your
they're not
channel.
like sprinting towards the ships. So they're kind of just kind of thing, like
Yeah. Marching or
a
something.
bit of a hustle. But they're still trying to be like tactical about it, right? And then you guys just start running past him, or at least Jossa does, because Gideon is now back. Joss has decided to make a break for the ship.
I'm gonna follow and trace.
Uh,
Break for the ship. And that one guy's still with us, right?
yes, yeah, the crew member
Yeah.
that Jossa saved from the 1300.
Yep. I'm gonna
Um,
be like, I'm gonna grab him by the shirt sleeve and tug him my way. I'm like, let's go, run.
All right. So you guys actually are about to overtake the stormtroopers if you guys are sprinting, and they just told you to stay back. Are we still going? Because you're gonna be in front of them, so it's not like they're gonna not notice you in a second.
How many of them are there?
The squad that was escorting you is a squad of 4.
Yeah. Yeah, let's keep
Do it.
going. I'm gonna yell, like I'm gonna act scared. I'm like, oh god, I don't feel safe. I'm running to my ship. If you need me, I'll be there.
All right.
And
So
throw-
so you guys overtake him, and as you just start sprinting, and you just start booking it. A signal on your comlink goes off, signaling you that somebody on your frequency or whatever has come into range. There's only one other person that would have it other than I guess I think you gave it to Sar, but that would be Tobias. And then
What about Jace? He would have it too, but we know Jace is gone.
Well, yeah. Sad times.
Yeah.
So the stormtroopers, as you run past them, they're like, "Hey!" And you kind of hear them kind of start to think, "Do I go this way? Do I go that way?" And they decide that they're in charge of escorting you. So while they were about to go investigate this, they start following you towards the inevitability.
Okay.
But you're running.
So I kind of stop and look back, and I'm like, hey, I just want to make sure my crew is safe. You guys deal with that problem over there, all right? We're just trying to get out of harm's way. Is there one of them that's ranking? Do I know? Do I notice?
I mean, it's
Any one of them
they're
that-
all wearing the same armor.
Same
None of them have like
Right.
pauldrons or anything.
But I don't know. Maybe I can kind of guesstimate one of them seen here. Not
Not necessarily.
whoever's taking
No.
point.
I mean,
just
there's not necessarily always like a sergeant with every
Right.
single group of dudes that were doing
not
a
necessarily a
routine
sergeant,
procedure.
but like the most senior private or
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
not going to just
Lance
know that from
Corporal.
looking at them.
right. So I'm just gonna say, hey,
It's not like they wear name tags. Junior
right, I
private,
know.
junior to the junior
I
private.
don't have any rank. They're all the same. I get it. Uniformity. If they have those like cool like lapels that they like the sand troopers or the black ones for
None of 'em have it,
sand
no.
troopers. So yeah, I just kind of stop and I'm like, I'm like, you guys keep going, and talk to them. I'm like, hey, I'm just gonna make sure my crew's safe. We're not doing anything problematic here. You deal with the threat because that's your job, right?
Negative, sir. We need to secure you back into the holding cell that we had you in before until we can deal with whatever's going on here.
Like, we'll be secure inside our ship.
We
Problem
can't
solved, right?
we can't have that go on either. We
How
were to
about
escort
guys
you aboard the
secure
ship.
in our ship?
You guys are still running. I'm buying you time, so go. You guys are
Alright.
still running. So
Uh,
they're still running. I'm the one who said I'll handle this, right? That's what you're doing, right? Right, Jasa? Right?
Of course.
So I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna try to stall some till they get to at least on the ramp.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend a dark side point here, and 2 other squads of troopers head out from the way you guys came, as they heard the blast fire and start heading around to where you guys are. You guys made it kind of to the back end of the YV. Jasa, you've gotten a little bit farther. You're kind of like in between both of them, and all of a sudden, one of the tech team in the like gray uniforms, he's like thrown out of the loading bay, and he like actually smacks into the inevitability before he drops to the floor. So that definitely takes the stormtroopers' attention for a second. But there are now more of them, so there are now 3 squads.
3 squads of 4 each,
Mhm.
or what?
Yeah.
Oh, Gideon, let's comply. How about that?
So, Jasa, do you want to turn around then?
Yeah. Okay.
Armed troopers.
Okay, so Jasa turns
I'm
around
just gonna turn around. Yeah.
and he's
Walk on
he's
back.
like, hey, all right, we'll go.
Really? Really?
Not everybody is battle hardened warrior there, Gideon.
Really?
I mean, after all, you just met this guy like an hour ago, maybe.
Okay. So, Jocelyn turns around, stops running. How about Homeboy? What is he doing?
Well, he's kind of following Joss around. He's like, "Oh, I thought we were, no? Oh, okay, okay."
Okay.
He's got quite a bit of respect from Jossa. Jossa did some, kind of saved his life, so. I did intend for him to be dead, after all. Stinking players.
Okay.
It's our job to mess with you.
Alright. So if everybody's just gonna stand around, the troopers kind of, they're like kind of nervous to go see what's going on, but they start,
I'm like, who's in charge here? I asked that. Who's the ranking member of your team here?
this is not the time to be discussing this. Alright, troopers, head to the far end of the loading ramp, stack up. And so they start stacking at the end of the loading ramp to the YV, and the other two squads start coming around, and they got around the lift.
So they're ignoring us now?
I mean, a bit. After
Yeah.
that guy got thrown out.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna start walking slowly towards the ship, trying to draw no attention to myself.
Alright,
Like,
are you just gonna drag Jossa with you then? Because he was about ready to go back.
Well, as soon as I get close to him, I'm just gonna grab him and turn him around and then push him in the small of the back, and I'm like, and we're gonna board the ship. So step lightly, gentlemen.
So as you guys start turning around, all of a sudden, a familiar creature,
Always familiar to me.
well, yeah, to Gideon, I guess. Jossa, you haven't seen these guys yet.
I'm like, WTF?
Let me grab the little picture here I got.
This is one of those nope, and
Yeah.
out.
Last time we dealt with one of those, we had a heavy laser rifle that helped take it out. We
So
don't have anymore. We don't have anymore.
so a big. Oh God, he's gone. He's been taken. So
I'll miss you, Jace.
um,
Big gun.
mostly your gun. So all of a sudden, one of these big hulking creatures comes out. One has a big shoot. What did I give him? I called it something.
It was a bowcaster, wasn't it?
Oh, last time, sure. One of them walks out. He's got like this giant, like, vibro saw where his arm would be. And then the second one comes out, and it's got like this. Its hand is like missing, but instead of like a big gun like you saw in the last one, it's like a. I don't know, there's like a hole, like something could insert into it or come out of it, but you're not quite sure. Like but it's massive.
It's
Like
a
a
rocket
socket.
launcher.
Yeah, like a socket. That's a great way to put it. Yeah,
It's a rocket launcher
we'll go with
or a
that.
flamethrower. Just
And
doing the
they,
worst.
they burst out of the YV-666, and the stormtroopers start firing away. But in the meantime, Tobias, the squadron of TIEs, 3 TIEs and a interceptor, to be exact. They're coming up on your port, and they're not like warning shots yet, but they're definitely flying aggressively towards you, fast.
They do the TIE equivalent of tilting their wings so you see that they're armed. Whatever that is. Energizing their weapons. So your scanners.
They haven't said anything to me yet, though.
The fighters,
haven't-
no. I mean,
I-
the Reliant itself has talked to you, but the fighters haven't said anything.
Well, right, but I'm also He said maintain your current course, and I did not maintain my current course, and so he hasn't said anything else.
Nope.
Well, I'm going to continue to just
Not
mosey
same
on
thing.
yeah, I'm not. I'm probably just going to like at a slow, like a speed 2, just kind of.
Mhm. All right.
They haven't like acknowledged that I haven't complied, and I know what protocol is. Since they haven't yet again issued out any other edicts, I'm just gonna continue on my way.
All right. I believe they are faster than you. You would know that as well.
Yeah,
But okay. And
I'm
you
not
don't have a
trying
hyperdrive.
to appear like I'm trying to escape.
Okay.
I'm just like, oh,
I'm
I
just trying to
don't wanna
appear
be here.
stupid.
I'm just going to go
Sure, why
this
not?
way, like pretend, like
Burp.
I'm pretending like I had comm issues and I didn't quite hear his last command. I was just like, oh yeah, no, that's fine. I'm going on, and I just kind of left. Like
Alright.
I didn't even hear him say that. No, you need to come this way. So,
Sure.
Oh, they haven't said otherwise, which I know they would. So, I'm.
All right. Again, and at the same time, you're just kind of like we told Gideon. Hopefully, we're not timing out again.
Yep.
It's just your camera.
Good.
Well,
Okay. You're there.
I can
still?
see everybody but you.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. I will reset
Nope.
mine.
I just lost Gideon. Nope, he's back.
Oh, Roll20 and TeamSpeak, you're all amazing. Okay, so your comm also kind of chimes at you that there's somebody now in range that's on your frequency. And again, same deal. You know only a couple people it could be.
Yeah, well, I pick up the comm and I flip it on and be like, what the hell is going on here? Where did Star Destroyer come from?
So I'm assuming I hear this.
Well, he's on your comm frequency,
Right.
so yes.
Okay. So like Tobias, Parabast. Where did you come from?
I came from the Crut. You guys left without me. So, seemed like the last time you guys left without me, the ship came back in almost pieces. So I just figured that you guys probably needed some help. And it looks like I was right. But you guys are on your own. I'm out of here.
No, just when I thought you grew conscience.
Hey, Star Destroyer versus Z95. I don't like those odds. I'm a good
Tell you
pilot, but
what.
I'm not that good.
So
We're gonna try to make our way out of the hangar bay. You should fly there and rendezvous with us and help us make our break.
So Gideon, as you're talking, people are
Um,
shooting. Bionics are.
Hold on.
You're breaking up.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, I never got your cam back up when you came back in. Running a stream and jamming is sometimes too much, apparently. All right.
Waiting
User
for-
in your channel timed out.
Nice.
That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, I know. I was like, come on. Hear me, baby. Pull together. All right. So as you're trying to discuss all this with him, there's blaster fire. There's the snorts and grunts of the bionics.
How many of bionics are there?
There's
One?
two that came
Two.
out.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
How dead
actually-
are the stormtroopers?
Huh? Well, they just
dead are they?
burst out as you were kind of talking with Tobias.
Gotcha.
I know it gets a little confusing when we screen wipe and all that. But that's kind of where we're at currently. Hopefully Tobias is gonna re-enter here.
User joined your channel.
There we go.
Hello.
Yo,
Sorry, I had a comms failure.
nice.
Okay. So
What I
we're
missed.
gonna keep. I'm gonna keep walking towards our ship's ramp. Try not to draw attention to ourselves. Just nonchalantly.
Um,
Human eye is drawn to quick movements, so I'm not gonna very quick. What's going on?
and since Gideon's last thing was him that I heard was him trying to rendezvous, I'm kind of looking at my comm like,
All right.
all right, I'll meet you guys there. And so I turn my ship back around, heading towards the Star Destroyer.
All right. So I'm gonna spend another dark side point. So the hangar, normally is like kind of just wide open. A heavy, thick Durasteel door starts closing in front of the hangar bay to seal it off. As the klaxons that everybody's familiar with kind of start going off. Frantically type, everybody. And but the Tobias, you know from your Imperial training and your Imperial knowledge, there's actually a failsafe that you could attack from the outside to open it back up.
I sure do.
So that seals up. So Gideon, you kind of know that the ship's a bit of a no-go at the moment. Anyways, let's get everybody into initiative, and we'll.
Oh wow, we're
get
being
this going.
included in this combat.
Awesome.
Oh, everybody's going to be included in this combat. We'll see how it goes. I've put some
It
thought
goes
into
indeed.
it.
Okay.
So let's see here. Let's go ahead and get everybody going. I need to grab better pens when I come. So everybody, cool checks. Cool checks all around. That pen is not gonna work. Alright. Open office, how you doing, buddy? Nice. So we had 2 success, 2 advantage, 3 success.
2
success.
Never mind.
Oh,
we can
I'm
talk
sure
about that
there's
afterwards.
a method that Roll20 has. I just haven't found it yet.
Mm-mm.
No?
I was just gonna say, cut some strips of paper that say PC NPC. You can just lay them out.
Yeah. I'm trying to do arts and crafts slightly faster, so it's fine. I'll just put them
Well,
on
I'm
my
not talking
little
about this go round.
document. Yeah. I'm sure there's plenty of better ways I could do this. Alright, let me get all these guys in there.
Another drink.
NP character sheet, right?
Have a pen, and a pad of paper, and a pencil or something. Got down notes. Oh,
Okay, so they're at the end.
sucks. Or they suck. I should.
That is one hell of a cool check.
I know, right?
Wow.
Could have been so much better than that.
Well, I just mean the dice pool on that is ridiculous.
Oh, some people are trained to be better. Presence
Was that
is something
because-
that the Imperials actually kind of instill in their guys.
Well,
That's a natural
I mean,
4 to begin with.
technically,
This
I
is
never graduated the academy.
So,
Okay, so they're good. Okay, next.
Damn. And I'm in a Z95.
Oh.
Good.
Alright, there we go. Ooh.
No,
Okay,
nah, I don't care about that.
So triumph counts as a success. So it's gonna be 2 and 3 advantage. So he's gonna go right there.
I'm gonna spend a strain and get me 1 extra success on with my skill, rapid reaction,
Ooh.
for my talent.
Nice.
That's a cool one. Okay, so that's that one. That guy has 3 and 3, so he still beats you. And then the trooper squads. Which there are 3. Okay, we got 2 and 2. He's gonna go there.
Triumphs don't mean much for initiative rolls. Right.
No, it counts as a success. 2 and
Good.
0.
Spend all your triumphs on initiative rolls.
Yeah.
Spend them now.
And that guy ties with you, but he, you win.
No, I'm actually at
Ties,
3.
so-
I got an additional.
No, somebody had 2 and 1, so.
Oh, tie with. Oh yeah, Jasa.
So, yeah. Yep. Alright,
So
we're all
we'll
good.
win ties. Sweet. So
Whew, that is quite a battle order. Alright.
Bionic. All of us, then everyone else.
It is... Nope, first slot, it goes to a PC. That was, I think, Tobias's check, yeah. And then NPC, PC, 2 NPCs, a PC, and 3 NPCs. Oh, that's about it. Alright. So
One of you
who
guys
wants
may
the first
take
one?
the first slot.
Who wants to do something
One of
first?
you guys can have it.
All the stormtroopers' attention is just focused on the bionics, right?
Currently.
Currently, okay.
They also don't know you have weapons.
Right. Slight oversight on their part for not disarming us.
Well, they probably won't be happy if you brandish them.
We're not. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna.
He's just
How
gonna
far
wait it
am I-
out.
How far am I to this ship? Like the ramp to our ship. How many maneuvers would that take to get there?
You are at, let's see. Let's get it ready to the range bands. Okay, so if we call the ship extreme range on the left, this is the part that, of course, I haven't thought through too much as far as how to do all this.
Well, a good gauge is that, like, a pistol is not physically able to shoot beyond medium range.
Right.
That kind of gives you a good marker about how long distances are supposed to be.
Yeah, I know.
Then long range is a blaster rifle distance, so extreme range is like sniping distance.
Yeah. So we're gonna go. You're in short range to the ship. I'm just trying to think of how to piece all this together. Engaged of each other. Device will put you just towards the top here.
The hell is that?
That's Jasa.
The hell is that?
That's a Selkath, sir. Selkath.
Excuse me?
Oh, fancy.
Fancy.
Right.
You might recognize them from KOTOR #1.
I recognize the name. I don't remember ever seeing them.
They were like, fishy, I mean, obviously fishy, healer kind of guys. Alright, I don't really have a good way to do your range bands. We'll have to bring them over here. Actually, I'm trying to just think about how this is all gonna work.
You could put us all, you can put us all in the bands together if it's just trying to measure range.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, you
Shrink
figured
everybody down
this
a bit.
Z95. Oh,
Shrink him. Shrink him.
Shrink. Everybody loves a shrinky dink.
Okay. So they are coming in full throttle at you currently, as discussed. You were at extreme range of the Star Destroyer, so we're going to call that the left side of the screen.
Okay.
And then we have our 3 troopers that are stacked up, and these 2 bionics that came barreling out. I'm sure I'm going to regret having this big battle, but somebody had to make it, so we had to have 2 battles. Alright. We're going to call that good for now. Of course, not all that's on the stream. There we go. Okay. Alright, so the first NPC slot. Todd was giving it up. Jossa, do you want it?
Heck no.
I mean, we can pass. I'm good with everybody passing.
I like the reactive route.
I mean, if he's not going to, I sure as heck am. But I would figure that the other people who are actually in danger
I would think so,
wanna
but
take
you know
it.
what? When they
But-
want to deal with real life instead of fictional things online, then that's their problem.
whatever. Am I not allowed to move my own token?
No.
That's fine.
I don't
gonna
think
just,
it's assigned to you.
Okay, good. I've stalled long enough to where he came back.
Alright.
what I missed.
I think you are being passed the
Absolutely
first initiative
nothing.
slot everybody wants to pass to you.
Okay. So why is Z95 thrown in there?
Because
Or is that
that's
just gonna be?
That's Todd. And I only have so much room to deal with. You know, he just teleported into the hangar bay. It's fine.
I'm providing cover.
Is that really what's going? Or
No.
you're just throwing him in there? Okay.
He's just in there for his own deal. So disregard
Okay.
the ships.
So where is our ship exactly?
So your ship is in
You want to put that Z95 where our
range.
ship would be? Okay, so over there. Gotcha.
No, because I got to track his distance to everything too.
Right. I guess I'm just going to maneuver to the ramp.
All right. No real any actions or anything. You get to the ramp, but it's of course shut.
I'm gonna open the ramp. There's my action.
All right. So you open up. You go to open the ramp, but you see that they put some kind of lock mechanism on it. They didn't want anybody just going aboard. Presumably, that's why
So-
you're being escorted, so they could open it up for you.
That be a computer's check?
I would go for computers or mechanics.
Mechanics is better.
Let me get a difficulty in there. This is Imperial security, so it's going to be hard. I'm set.
Aha!
All right. I mean, it's kind of good. The ramp opens, or the lock comes off, and the ramp starts coming down. However, bypassing the security on the lock has short-circuited some of the circuitry. Like you can see some sparkage and stuff start coming down from other places that it must have gotten attached into the wires and lines and stuff, and it's feedbacking into the ship. You won't know the extent of that until you get farther in.
Okay. That's that for me.
Okay. Job. 2 NPCs, right? No, 1 NPC. Okay.
Bionic.
It's interesting because I got 3 sides to this fight. I'm actually going
Right.
to utilize the stormtroopers first.
Well, now, since I am technically ex-Imperial, I could feasibly control the stormtroopers, right?
No, because you're an X.
No, well, hold on.
Nice
Well,
try. Nice try, though. Okay, stormtroopers. Where's your blast rifle thing? Those are all your skills. Is it in here? Too many windows.
to the window, to the wall.
No.
Alright, and
Oh,
they actually get...
You're too white for
did
that.
the sweat drip down my hall?
Negative.
So they're engaged with these
Negative.
bionics. So it's gonna be 2 difficulty.
And this
Oh,
is the
wow.
part of the game where we watch Jeff play with himself.
Stormtroopers
Thanks.
can shoot today,
Thanks.
apparently.
Yeah.
I see
Apparently
what
they
you did
can
there.
shoot and they can hit. However, let me see, what was my soak on these guys? Alright.
A lot.
Hey, they actually do some wounds.
Damage?
Current is gonna go down there. Okay. Hey, look at that. When the stormtroopers aren't shooting at you guys, I can hit something. Well, not. I haven't had stormtroopers shoot you yet, but
And per precedent set in the movies, remember now, the
can shoot
the
other
blast marks were
things.
too precise to be anything but Imperials against the Sandcrawler, but when they're trying to shoot at Luke,
well, I mean, a sandcrawler's pretty big. The Luke is pretty small, comparatively speaking. All right, so that is my NPC slot, and they kind of also, just some incidentals. They're signaling to each other. All right, go around, flank around that guy. Watch that arm. PC slot.
Jocelyn?
Yeah, so I look back, I see Gideon at the door, he's, got it all sorted out or whatever. I'm actually gonna say, hey, you try to fix the ship or whatever, get it rolling. I'm gonna fight alongside the stormtroopers. I'm gonna take a couple shots at some of these,
No, don't do that. Just board the ship. Just board
No.
the ship.
No, don't do it.
Don't do that. You start taking out... Think about this. Think about it logically, okay?
I don't
If
know what
cops-
these things are.
If cops are shooting at somebody, and you just pull out a gun and start shooting randomly around some
It's
cops,
fine.
what do you think
It's
you're going to
fine.
do?
It's fine.
Think about that.
If you're-
If
Sure,
if
right next
cops
to it.
were against a giant threatening menace and you tried to help them, would they be would they be happy?
That's what I'm saying.
if cops were fighting a giant threatening menace, I wouldn't be trying to help them. I'd be getting the hell out of there.
Just remember, I'm the captain.
Alright, so,
I'm opening the door for you guys to run inside.
I'm feeling your ship's gonna suck and fail. Okay, here we go. So, I'm just gonna, reverse time, so that none of that happened. And I'm actually like, oh, the door's open. And I start booking it for the door, with my web feet and stuff.
They're slapping on the. That was weird.
Well, way to get peer
That
pressured.
was really weird.
I know, right?
So I wasn't the only one that saw that?
I don't know what these guys are
I saw it
capable
too.
of, So now I'm like, oh god.
Okay.
Heck, just rude. measure.
Alright, so you're just booking up on the ship?
Yeah.
Alright,
Final answer.
sure. So you get to the ramp.
Is our
You would have to spend some
stalwart
strain to get
companion
into the
gonna
ship.
roll initiative for a stalwart companion? Remember? Our remember Jasa's
Oh, he's
Like
kind of
that.
just trailing along Jasa.
Okay, cool.
Following me?
I mean, I could always make him an NPC slot so I can shoot at stormtroopers that he didn't like. If you would like. No, I'm not a douche. That's why he's just following around. Alright.
That's good. He's just gonna mirror what he's doing.
He's
Basically.
panicking too much. He's just like following Joss's lead. He doesn't know what to do. Alright. So you could strain to get or you could downgrade your action to get another maneuver and get into the ship. Otherwise, you're just right there.
Do it.
Yeah.
Alright. So you downgrade your action. You head into the ship.
Oh, I took point.
That's you. Alright. 2 NPCs. We're gonna go with the
Okay, so
ties.
as they're running past me, I'm gonna tell them to get ship started. Like, start the car, guys.
Put the key in the ignition. I'm like, how the hell do I turn this thing on?
Alright, so
Your crew
they're
member
gonna
guy knows.
spend both of their maneuver and their action to head into medium range of Tobias. So that's one. And then we're gonna go with a bionic. The troopers are kind of blasting away, and one of them just kind of like they don't really talk or anything, but all right, let's have at it. Okay, so the one with the socket for an arm, he just he reaches up and just and hits the first
Damn.
group of stormtroopers that's closest to him. And just boom, smacks him around. He actually, they all kind of fall as a group onto the ground. So they go sprawling out. You see just limbs flailing and ragdoll as they take the hit.
Basically,
no
small
advantage
explosion
spend.
erupts.
Hmm.
They'll die.
Yeah, so when he hits him, like this concussive wave kind of sends him sprawling out into the air to land on the ground all prone. So they take 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, mark that on their sheet. Down to... So like two of them, their helmets are just shattered, and their chest plates are caved in. All right, that is my second NPC slot for that section. All right, Tobias, you can
Better
no longer
than
pass.
us.
It is you.
So I hit the calling thing and say, "What the heck is going on in there? The blast shield just closed."
We've run into a bit of trouble. Some of those nasty things have emerged from captured ship.
And it's extreme range from me, right?
Yes. And you're currently going nonchalantly, so I would just say that you're at speed 1 currently.
Well, I
Got speed
said
two.
earlier though that I was at 2 as I was trying to fly away.
You're at 2? Okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
Missed it.
You did. I slipped that in there for very, very purposefully. Go speed 2 to 4, so it doesn't look like I'm not going to be able to close any extra range bands by going faster. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it depends on the range band, which one you're going from and to. So if you're heading from short to medium, it's 1 maneuver, but if you're trying to go from short to long, it's like 3 kind of thing. Like it
Right.
kind of exponentially gets bigger as the farther you're
Well,
trying to go.
Right, and I know the faster you go, the more range bands you can close, but it says speed 2 to 4. So if I maintain my speed, I can close the same amount of range bands and the same amount of maneuvers.
Yeah, I think it's a way to like slow
Okay.
people down from just going full speed unless they want to
Right.
take that action to pedal the metal.
Yeah. I
Full
I am not. I am going to use all my maneuvers to just still continue heading straight towards. Actually, I guess I'm far enough away to where I wouldn't be able to see the blaster, or would I? That extreme range.
Nah, you already said I'm good with it.
Okay, well,
You got
whatever.
keen eyes.
I'm just gonna move close. I'm gonna move closer to the key. Freaking.
You're-
Your scanners
Space
indicate
combat.
The blast doors are closing.
Space combat is
They can only
exponentially more
shoot at
larger
you
than
engaged.
personal
so-
scale.
Yeah, and they
Right,
can
well,
so that part's
Star Destroyers, I think, can go out to medium or something like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep flying towards the Star Destroyer
okay.
with both my maneuvers, and I can't move my token.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so now I got 2 more squads of stormtroopers and another bionic. So one of the other bionic with the big chain, not chainsaw, but vibro saw on his arm, he just like goes and like thrusts through this group of stormtroopers. So he would
What?
go.
No, I haven't. Why is it
and
open?
He's actually melee versus range. So he gets a boost, I believe, for this. Okay, there we go. Whew. All right, so he just winds back and punches forward with his vibro saw. It just starts like cutting through people, because it pierces. It's got pierce too, so it goes through their soak. It crits it too, so I can activate that, kill another dude just outright. So the whole squad of stormtroopers are just, they were all kind of stacked and lined up, and he just goes through all of them. So that actually takes care of one of my NPC slots, so I'm done. Or I got 1 squad of troopers left. But they're the ones that were on the ground, so they start kind of picking themselves up, but they're disorientated, so they spend their maneuver to get up, and they're just kind of groggy and just kind of keep shooting because they don't know what they're doing. So they are this.
User joined your channel.
They don't get the boost. And range versus melee.
On Roo.
So they start just kind of groggily shooting, but the bolts all just fly past this guy, and kind of strike harmlessly. But their 2 advantage I'm gonna spend to. They notice that you guys are heading up into the ship. Since Gideon's still outside, they see you guys lowered the ramp and you're headed in.
Okay, someone else joined our chat channel, just so you know.
Oh.
They're away, but they're there.
User was kicked out of your channel.
Oh.
Change the
Looks
password.
like you have to increase the security on our channel. You're able to
Apparently.
hack your password.
Yeah.
Why,
It's a
why
very
would you
difficult
even bother?
password. Actually,
Why
now
would you
that
bother?
all you guys are in here, I guess I could just make it super hard. I don't know.
Computer skills are pretty high.
Maybe somebody
Got
really
me.
wants to get into.
Some random channel. apparently.
Whatever
Yeah.
SWSE is.
Yeah, well, maybe
Yeah.
they know what Saga Edition is, right? Alright.
How would they know what SWSE is, though? Oh, Saga Edition is what it would be.
Channel
Right.
edited.
Yeah, I edited it. Now they won't just have the key in the name of the channel because that makes things so simple. Shoot, my own players
So-
can't even figure out sometimes. What's the password?
SWSE1.
No, I made it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like my luggage.
The combination the idiot
Oh
would
my.
have on his luggage.
Um,
Sorry, where were we?
So,
All right, so we were on my the stormtroopers. They were the last slot to go, and
so
they
back to PC slots.
yep, we are back to the start of the round. So we got one more PC slot. Who wants it?
I guess I'll take it since I went first last time.
All yours.
All right. So I'm gonna board the ship and close the ramp. While I'm doing so, I think that should be an incidental, just pressing the ramp up button or whatever,
Okay. Yeah.
and then downgrade my action to maneuver to get to the cockpit of the ship.
All right.
Thing rolling.
So you run on into the cockpit. Single maneuver, I'll let you get to the cockpit. You get inside. Just one to get inside. I don't really care where you end up. So if you wanted to do an action, go for it.
Okay. I just want to boot up the ship and take us out of here, or at least
Alright, piloting
get it.
check.
get the systems online. I'm assuming, are the doors closed all the way? At this point.
The loading ramp was closing as you ran inside.
No, I mean the hangar bay.
Oh yeah, they're
doors.
closed.
Okay.
So we'll do a piloting check to go ahead and load up the ship. You're kind of in a bit of a stressful situation. I'm going to add a black, and then that feedback that
Add your
you
black.
put into that shit, or that you got from the taking off the lock with those 4 threat. I'm going to use that to upgrade this check. Start up the ship. See if it caused any problems.
All right. Difficulty set.
So it is set. So you go and you punch in the stuff, and then and it just doesn't
I knew it.
fire.
I knew it.
But you got 3 advantage. It's a nice face, Tobias. Yeah.
I'm just gonna recover 3 strain.
Okay. There you go.
I need that strain. I need that.
You might soon. Who knows? Okay. Well, that's that slot.
I'm gonna yell at somebody. I'm like, somebody get in the damn gun. Yell that.
All
While
right.
I'm trying to start the ship up.
Okie doke. So the ties are going to. Oop! I got too many guys. They're gonna keep moving. Full throttle in. So they're now just 1 behind you. So as we're going, I'm just gonna move you guys back actually. So because you're not going to be moving from now into long range, right? Going to the next band is going to be short, so I'm going to just slide everybody back. So you are now 1, 2 bands away, so the ship is medium range from you, Todd.
Yep.
Hopefully all this kind of makes some semblance of sense.
Actually, I guess it would make more sense to just leave my ship where it is and move everything else around it.
If I had thought to make a token for the other ship, I could have just moved that one, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's alright. When I assume your next check or your next turn, you're gonna get in range, and then it won't matter.
Indeed. Indubitably.
Alright, so that was their turn. They kept booking it full throttle towards you. Alright, PC. We got fish guy. We got pilot. Who's going?
It's all you, fish guy.
This guy's going.
Nice.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
The drop.
Gonna jump.
Wait, wrong fish.
You
guy.
gonna jump in
That's
the
a-
gun, please?
That's a squid
Oh,
guy.
You
shit,
know
what's
it.
the deal?
Cause I follow orders.
Oh.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna take my move and hop in this gun. Like,
Ooh.
WTF? How do I use this gun? Let's try it.
That's totally fine. That's a doable thing.
What you guys need is a pilot.
Hey, you know what? I wouldn't be upset if you took some shots at those bionics about now. It's insane.
Do it.
All right. So I would.
Let's do it.
If you
I'm
can, this
excited.
round. I'm not sure how much.
So
action.
they're all engaged with each other as far as the bionics and the stormtroopers, and you're firing some fairly large guns at them. And let me
Well,
just see if I
There's
can
one
pull up.
bionic that's kind of off by itself.
Well,
It's not really.
it's just a cluttered range band screen. None of that's
Gotcha.
official placement or anything.
Gotcha.
Anyways, I was.
I'm a miniature war gamer, sir, so everything needs to be official.
It's set, and it needs to measure its distance and arc.
What we need is like a grid.
No, we're good.
Yes, let's go back to Saga. And Tobias, you've volunteered to make all the maps now. Alright, hang on, I gotta see, because I wasn't ready for this for some reason. I didn't think this would happen. I don't know why. It seems obvious now, but gunnery to personal range. What the difficulty for that is.
I would
Easy,
say I would say probably how far away are they? I would probably
mean,
say it's
your
just
ship's
that
right there.
difficulty.
Yeah, it's going to be harder because it's a ship-based weapon versus
It's
personnel.
you're trying to
Actually, it would
hit
be
a
it would be-
larger target. Or a smaller target. No, it's easier to shoot larger things and harder to shoot smaller things is how things work. Because you're going from a silhouette 3 to a silhouette 1 shot. And that...
They're not really moving though.
They kind of are. They're running around in melee.
It's all
alright,
in
fair enough.
narrative. So, I think it's just an
Well-
increased in difficulty, I want to say. So, in order to keep
'cause
things
it's all-
moving, we're going to go with that, because I don't see it popping up in here. No. So I'm
I
just
don't
going to
know
increase the
if there's
difficulty by 1.
I don't know if there is a rule per se on.
Yeah,
that
they're harder to
difficulty.
hit. They're harder to hit, but when
Well,
you do
it's-
the damage, it's huge.
Times 10.
Yeah.
it's times 10.
Alright, so they are, let's see, 2 range bands from the ship, so that's mediums, that's a 2. Jossa, you, like you said, you've never fired a ship turret before, so I'm going to throw in 1 black. And then I'm also
I'd say
going to
that.
upgrade this, because you're going to just demolish some dudes if I don't.
Okay, so firing vessel has 2 silhouette point line or larger is hard. Firing vessel has silhouette points 3 points larger than target ship is daunting, and firing vessel has a silhouette 4 or more points in target.
But yeah,
target
that's
ship.
shooting
ship
at
to ship.
something bigger. Yeah. We're
But
looking
we're
for...
huge. We're basically Star Destroyer
That's-
versus fighter right now. Comparatively, well, maybe not Star Destroyer versus fighter, but you know what I mean.
So, we're just gonna roll with this, and I'll look it up next time. We'll just keep rolling. So,
Okay.
increase by 1.
I mean, what's the silhouette of our ship versus the target?
You're a 3. Starfighters and transports and stuff, like smaller craft, are 3s.
And they're considered a 1, so
Yep, characters
It'd be a
are all
hard-
1. You don't
it'd
get
be a
into
hard
silhouette
shot.
2 until you're like Rancors.
it'd be a 3 purple.
That's what we got. 3 purple, and then the black just for a new thing that you've never done before. Just this round, though. I'll take that away next round if you're still in the ship.
Are you ready for this roll?
I'm ready for the
Do
roll.
it.
Ooh, he still
Bam.
does it. Alright.
Like a champion.
So the guns on your
Everyone
ship do
dies.
how much?
Way better than Jace. Let me pull up the character sheet here because you nerfed my ship guns. Awesome
did
like
not.
that.
Nerf them.
Character sheet.
I made it more comparable to the amount of money spent on the ship, which was 0.
Okay,
You're
so-
welcome. Now you have 2.
Damage 5? How does that translate to personnel though?
It's
Times
times 10.
Oh crap.
Yeah. So that bionic is gone. All right. Nice. So you blew away the guy with the vibro saw. It just evaporates. There's this giant black/red from all the guts and stuff spot on the deck now. The stormtroopers, they're
Stormtroopers can
kind
take
of
us later.
confused. They don't know what to think. About what's going on. Alright, so that's another PC slot. NPCs. Let's see, so far just the TIE Fighter's gone. So I still have a Bionic. He's gonna go ahead and go. Vibrosaw 1's down, so it's Concussion Blast Arm guy. So he's just like, he goes with this overhead smash. And he comes down. He's also going to... So melee to ranged is going to be a 2 with a boost. And then he's going to aim with his maneuver. Whew. Alright, well, that's another dead set of stormtroopers. So the guys that kind of struggled up to get their blasters back up there, they don't know what's coming except just this hulking arm, and it hits the ground next to him and just kind of erupts with this concussion wave, and they all go flying again, but they are all dead this time. Okay. That gets rid of another NPC slot, so we will call this one a PC. Tobias.
I'm gonna continue flying towards the hangar bay on the Star Destroyer. I'm gonna
Or
use
your
both
max
my...
speed?
What's that?
Or your max speed on that?
No, I can't close any additional range bands by going faster. At this point, 2 to 4, you close the same amount of range bands.
So you're finishing the jaunt with both of your maneuvers, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm not just going to leave your ship there.
Not gonna up
I'll
your
move.
maneuver? Or you're not gonna up your speed?
Nope. Leave it to the pilot.
Alright,
Okay.
okay, so that one's done.
There's more than one pilot here, just FYI.
No.
Oh
There's
my.
somebody
I'd
who
like
can
to
fly
think
a ship.
so.
There's somebody who can fly a ship, and then there's the pilot.
So the stormtrooper group that saw that you were starting to take off Gideon, they start running towards the ramp. They don't want any part of this guy anymore. They start running to the ramp and then and start like trying to hit the button to the loading ramp.
Are they trying to ask for help, or are they just...
I mean, they're not necessarily talking to you because there's nobody there to talk to, but they're running outside. I mean, you don't know what they're saying. They're outside your ship.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so that's their move. They're just running away. They don't want any part of this thing anymore. All right, PC slot. We're
Lock
starting over.
broken.
Starting over. Who's got it?
Did I shoot
I'm
again?
gonna try to start the ship again.
All right. So it already kind of pootered out on you, so I'm gonna leave a black in.
Black. Negative modifiers for that.
Hmm?
I'm just saying I have a skill that gives -1 black piloting checks.
I will take
Black
that
doesn't
black out
mean-
then.
No, it'll automatically factor in, so you can leave it in there.
No, I might as well just take it out. You just got to remind me of it whenever it comes up, because I won't think about it.
No, well, I have the modifier typed into my little dice box. So
In your
throw it
skills,
in there.
in skills you can put -1
Nice.
black. and
Whoever made this
it'll automatically
is
take
so
it.
good.
I know.
That's why last time it didn't show up when I rolled.
Copy.
Okay, so difficulty set.
Yep, it's ready.
Copy.
Oh, that one was easier and you still failed it. Alright, well, you do have
just
one,
saying.
one advantage.
You're
Let
trying
me
to say
guess,
that you're a
the
pilot,
strain.
and you can't even start the damn ship.
Oh my.
The pilot fight.
They messed with
Pumping
it.
heads.
Alright, I'm gonna
Ooh,
give
Alpha Man is
Jossa
here.
a boost. Or
Okay,
the next PC a boost. Go for Axe next.
okie dokie.
Jossa.
Yeah, if you actually get more advantage, you can actually give it additional, like a specific character, but with just
Right.
one, you give whoever's next. Alright,
Whoever's
so
next,
the
right? So just
ties are coming in. Actually, no. Yeah.
Can you give yourself a boost with just one?
No.
no.
It's the
Two.
next slot.
you need
Yeah.
two to give the
A specific person.
boost.
Actually, I'm
Well,
gonna go
I knew two to give a specific person something, but I would have
Mm.
just
But you
I guess
you count as
assumed.
a specific person.
even though
then
it's yourself.
One
Okay.
one is the next chronological PC slot.
Okay. Next PC slot. Cool.
Alright, so NPC, I'm gonna have the Bionic move
Oh,
over.
shit.
And he's gonna take a strain for the additional move, and then he's gonna go for his concussion attack
Riders of
once
Morsel.
more. So difficulty is gonna be 2 with a boost. And he
Five
just
hits, torch.
boom, you hear all these thuds as stormtroopers start impacting the hull of the Inevitability. Just boom, 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 boom. And it kind of just starts roaring.
I yell on the comm, Jossa, take that freaking thing out.
And that's that for that guy. Okay, I got a PC slot. Who's taking it?
Take it.
Jossa, Jossa.
Alright, I'm feeling lucky. I hit my first shot, I'm gonna go for another shot and see what happens.
Don't forget to add a blue die to your dice pool, because you gotta boost this round.
Copy. Ready?
I'm ready. It is in. I got your boost in. Oh wait, did you put your boost in?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I'll take that one out. Good to go.
And bang!
Oh, I didn't increase the difficulty. Standby. One more.
No.
One more purple. Alright, it didn't really do anything. You end up with a threat. Alright. So the turret kind of pivots down again at the remaining Bionic and pelts it away. And the hulking figure of it just starts flying through the air across the hangar. Alright. Nice. Dealt with that. Well, I'm gonna have to keep that crap in mind. And then when he sat in the seat, I was like, "There's no way he's gonna hit anything. He's not trained in gunnery."
I'm kind of a beast.
Goodness,
I'm kind of
apparently
a beast.
3 greens are amazing.
A
Alright.
lot better than Jace. A lot better.
Oh, poor
And Jace is like, I can't hit TIE fighters, and Joss is like sniping man-sized targets with the gun.
Hey, what is this thing? I've never sat in here before. Blah, blah, blah. Sniped. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get rid of that.
Oh, I can't wait for Battlefront 2 to come out so I can do that.
All right.
Have you ever been sniped by freaking TIE Fighter X-Wing outside of a tree? Just walking
So-
around and just like...
They finally get in range, so now you've gotten in range of the Reliant. They've got this TIE squad has gotten in range of you, and yeah, it's time to do some fighting. All right.
For what? I haven't done anything
Huh?
aggressive.
Well, what are you flying towards? You're flying towards a sealed hangar. After
It's
you're
the
gonna-
hangar. How was I supposed to know that it was a sealed hangar? I'm just flying towards the Star Destroyer as ordered. I haven't been
Alright.
given. Nobody said what docking bay to go to. Come on, I know this. I know the routine, man. You can't pull this over on me.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I was just eager to shoot at you. And now that I actually get to do some
well-
attacks against you guys,
I just
um,
know that the second I shoot at this thing, it's gonna be hell.
I know,
So
I know.
I'm just.
I know. All right. So they get in range and they
do that.
calm you. This docking area is closed off. You need to go around starboard side.
Understood. And then I flip my comments like, status, guys? What's going on in there?
Like, the ship will be ready for flight shortly.
Okay, my God, what the hell? What's going on?
They did something to it. I'll have it ready.
I would like to spend my maneuver and impart some of my piloting wisdom, and provide a assist in him starting up the ship next round, in the form of a boost. It's a maneuver. A maneuver is an assist to add a boost check to the character's action. I can say, well, if you're having trouble, have you tried
So you're using your
bypassing?
action.
What was it? Shoot, bypassing the Crap! I'm trying to quote
What
the Force
phrase?
Awakens,
What-
and I can't remember what the hell the thing is called that she just bypassed.
Cool check? I'm just kidding.
So your character's smarter than you are, and you want to give him a boost as your action. Is that
No,
it?
it's a maneuver.
Oh, it's maneuver.
The
It is a
compressor.
maneuver.
That's what she said. Bypass the
Yes.
compressor.
Bypass the compressor.
Yes, I was like, well, have you tried bypassing the compressor?
Have you turned it off and back on?
They've turned it off and on again.
Is it
Hello,
plugged
IT,
in?
you've
Hit
turned
the-
it off and on again.
Jiggle the mouse.
All right. Do you have something for your action?
Well, yes, I am going to increase my speed to 3. So as I'm coming at it, like I'm increasing my speed, kind of like I'm gonna follow orders and go around. And then I'm going to take a strain, though, and
System strain.
well, no, I'm going to use my high AG training and suffer the strain myself.
Ooh.
And aim at the magical component that will open these blast doors.
All right.
And that's all I can do right now.
Does your aim carry over to the next round?
Adds boost to the character's next combat check.
So if you,
Because
hypothetically speaking, then could you just spend like 5 turns aiming and get like 5
you
boosts?
can go up to you can go up to 2.
Oh, okay. So it saves you from having to strain next turn, kind of.
Right, it's like I'm spinning this turn, lining up the shot,
Mm-hmm.
in the next turn.
It's a very nice sound. All right.
Thank you.
That sounds reasonable. All right. That's your PC slot. So we're back to the top of the order again. Round 4. Who's going first?
I get the ship online.
Jossa, you don't have any training in like repair or mechanics or anything like that, right? Or computers.
Got high intelligence though.
He's
Got high
pretty
intelligence.
smart.
I'm pretty smart.
You,
I know-
you
I
could
kinda
try
know
to
what's
run.
going on.
You could try to get out of the gunnery seat, and see if there's something you could fix. Like if you
Well,
can
partner,
see
is that
anything,
something we're into?
huh? Well, there's no
Give that a
more
shot.
targets for you to
I
shoot,
copy that.
for you to
But,
snipe, unless
I
you
mean,
just
yeah,
want to
you
start
can do that.
shooting up the
we're
Imperial
figuring
hangar.
out whose turn is.
Yeah, you could do
who's
that
going, right?
if there's something that needs to be fixed. Go ahead and Do it. Try it out.
Alright,
Take
so I'm in the
initiative.
gun.
I'll go
Yeah.
second. Maybe it'll
I'll
help
hop
me
out of the
get the
gun.
ship started.
And I wanna head out, to try to repair some
The
of this
compressor
damage
so you
here.
can bypass it.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug it in.
There you go. He's gonna go ahead and bypass. All right, so a mechanics check, Senor.
Are you ready?
Um,
Add a,
Uh,
boo- add a
it is
boost die to
gonna
that
be-
check.
Oh, a blue?
Yep.
Alright. I took it up. Now it's back on. I had one. Ready for
Okay,
this?
I'm ready.
Do it.
Nice, nice. So he bypassed the
Told
compressor
to
for
plug
you.
it in.
He bypassed the compressor for you, so you can go ahead and upgrade your next check, Gideon.
Awesome. Okay, so just a piloting check.
Mm-hmm.
That
Hey, the ship boot starts up. Nice, nice. 3 advantage.
Up, 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 up.
Anything?
Bueller.
I think.
Don't hurt yourself. Don't kill the hamster.
Boost die.
Yeah, I'm just gonna boost dive and the next pilot. I'm gonna boost die bias.
Okay. Going
Or just
specific.
not boost.
Okay, NPCs, the ties, they kind of split up and reform and try to guide you around to the next side.
Give him a thumbs up through the cockpit.
No, so I'm basically for piloting. I'm gonna get the ship ready to go through that door.
Okay.
It opens up, and you like
Alright,
Joss to get
yeah.
back in the turret. Like Joss, get back in the turret.
Sure.
Get in the robot, Shinji.
Nice. All right, and
There
then
it is.
so as the ship starts back up, that adds another thing to the fight as another bionic comes out of and goes to the bottom of the initiative order apparently. A couple more squads of stormtroopers come out. I'm not going to worry too much about them, but some more. Oh, they actually go way up here. And then you also see another figure stride out into the hangar bay.
You're adding difficulty to
Oh, I know.
initiative checks. Yeah.
I don't care. This is, like I said, this is more for cinematic effect than anything. So I don't really need to roll them initiative slots because I'm not really going to use them. But I don't know. It's more. I mean, I guess you guys might run out and to go fight them or something. But who knows? You guys do whatever you guys do. So all right, I got 2
Or
PC
just
slots.
turn the giant ship weapons again. What's that?
I got 2 PC slots
The
Oh.
bias, you
up for sale.
I'm taking the next one. So again, as I'm lining up the ship, again I kind of to swoop in and get like right in front of this thing and like punch in a couple of things in the computer and take even closer aim at it, and then they're behind me, right?
They are, yeah, I mean, they're kind of around you because they're going faster
Right,
than
okay.
you, so they're kind of like going around
Yep.
and circling back. So when you
Alright.
get engaged range with dogfight range with starfighters, they're kind of anywhere.
Right. This is gonna be a gunnery check, right? Or is it a pilot check?
It's gunnery.
It's a
when you're
gunnery check.
shooting.
It is a gunnery check. Yeah, I need probably should train in that. Okay,
What?
hold on. Well, I'm a pilot, not a gunner.
It's part of being a starfighter pilot. Even I
Yeah,
have
I
a
know.
gunnery skill.
He would have
Yeah,
realized
yeah.
this before if he had tried to shoot during his other mission.
Have you spent any of your experience yet?
Oh yeah. All right, here we go.
All right, let's have it.
You got the difficulty set.
Difficulties in.
Do you have any talents that'll help with
Oh my god.
Well,
I am
so much
I am
advantage.
going to. Whoa, nope. Hold it. Hold it. I am going to use my second chances here.
Ooh.
And I am going to re-roll. That's a lot of advantage. I don't really want to get rid of. I'm gonna re-roll the two.
I'd rather
blue
fail.
boost die.
Oh, so you can reroll whatever you want?
You roll one of the green
It's-
dice.
It says choose a number of positive dice.
Reroll the single advantage green die,
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
two
actually,
blue.
that's a call. I'm gonna re-roll a blank boost. Green die. The blank or the one advantage green die.
So one,
Uh,
you're not going to do both boosts?
Gonna
No,
do
I'm
three.
gonna do. I can't. I can only do two because I only have two ranks.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
But
Equal
I'm gonna-
to your ranks.
Ranks.
Got it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do because there's also sides that have double success.
Yeah, yeah.
on
Green
it.
is better than
So-
blue. I get it.
Yeah. So I'm going to. I guess. I'm not gonna. Well. Yeah. So I'm gonna re-roll a blank and that one advantage.
And get more advantage. All right, so you net one more advantage because you re-rolled one. And you just
So that's
you
one,
start
two,
shooting
three,
at
four,
this
five, six.
Imperial Star Destroyer that had no qualms with you a second ago. But you have 6 advantage. Just as I will even let you use that to try to charm them and say that there's some kind of malfunction. That's a lot of advantage, so I would give you another action if you wanted to use it to
Or maybe
explain your
you
way
can-
out of this.
Maybe hit the failsafe, but not activate it fully so that it makes it operable from our end. Like causes a short, or maybe our gunner
Yeah, I was-
could see a weakness that we can shoot on our end to open it. Maybe something like that.
I was kind of thinking something more along those lines.
Oh, okay, we could go with that. We could go with so you fire and you're hitting it right around it, but where it is in the corner of the the docking bay, far side of the ship, and so there's some fire and some explosion coming out of there that they can see, and they see that you're shooting at that, or that somebody's doing something out there.
Yeah. So as I
Sure.
as I line up this gorgeous shot, as I'm taking my time to line up this perfect shot, and I'm just like, and it's just hitting all around. And I'm like,
Damn, Maker giving me a piece of crap fighter.
you guys see that? Shoot that area, and then I'm gonna take one more strain and jam into evasive maneuver.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my pilot's training to take the strain myself instead of letting the ship take the strain.
Okay. All right. I got one more PC slot for.
Ooh. For this round, yep. Never mind. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Yeah.
Jocelyn,
At the end of the round.
you heard that too on your. Well, I'm gonna repeat it. I'm like, see that? Shoot that.
Yeah, you gave me the command to shoot that spot.
All right.
And I'm
The
like,
guy that's rolling all the successes. He's heading back to the turret.
Spend a light side point just to make sure this goes well, please.
All right. It is a
I was
ways
gonna
away.
do that to, but
Okay, I'll use a light side point.
Second
Alright.
chances are apparently in.
Okay, we're going 3
Lacking.
purple for distance.
Is that right?
And then upgrade
And
your
gunnery,
pool.
right?
Yep, and it's
Make sure you have that upgrade.
Is it blue?
No,
Oh, wait,
just
no, it's
hit the upgrade button.
Yeah, there's one that says upgrade. Just move that to 1, and it'll upgrade a green to a yellow. Let's see it. Nice. The man tonight. Rolling it all. All right.
Well, I know what I'm spending my XP on after.
All right. So Joss starts cranking out more shots and hits dead center. The problem with the threat is that it attracts the attention of the stormtroopers, Rel and Mar, and then also the Bionic. They all like look over. They were kind of like just entered the area and getting ready to see what they were going to do, but then they see the ship firing. But the door starts cruising open. And that takes us to
They get like the exclamation point above their head, like in
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, sure, why not? All right, start of a new round. I'm gonna assume that Gideon wants to go.
Can I have
Yes.
it, please?
No?
I would really
Well,
appreciate this first song.
You can go second. How about that? So that way
Oh,
I can at least.
is it PC?
Yep.
It is PC,
Yeah, as long as I
NPC,
get to go
PC,
before-
PC.
Ah.
The fighters will go second. The ties.
I just want to get the ship out of the hangar bay. Like,
Yeah, I want to not
Hey, you
die
know
in a
what?
fiery starship.
all right, go ahead, Tobias.
Explosion.
You go first. You go first.
I think I appreciate that. Thank you.
We'll see
So,
what happens with you.
I let's see.
Now that
hold
the
on.
hangar bay is open, we can conceivably shoot out of it too if we line up a shot. Don't necessarily need to get in the mix just yet.
All right, so I'd like to continue performing evasive maneuvers,
Okay.
and then I guess I will take another strain to angle the deflector shields. Wait, no, they're already on the nose, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like flip my ship around and face them as I'm continuing evasive maneuvers. Oh, they're
Yeah.
at. Oh, they're engaged with me, right? Or are they at
Yep.
short?
No, they're engaged with you.
They're engaged. Okay. Yeah. So I guess I flip around as I continue to perform my evasive maneuvers, and I just. Hold on.
Shoot him.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna go at them and open fire. I know that's where this is going. So I'm gonna shoot at the interceptor.
All right. I mean, they're all kind of a squad, so.
Oh, well, actually, and I do have a maneuver, so I'm gonna aim at the interceptor. So I'm gonna take a strain and aim at the interceptor. And let's try this again. I guess you would need to set my difficulty.
I got 2 purple loaded up.
Where is my feet? And I aimed. So I am. Come on. And then, hold on. I'm gonna upgrade the difficulty. So I need to, because I'm doing evasive maneuvers, it goes both ways. So I have to upgrade the difficulty of my attack, Jeff.
And then upgrade the difficulty when they fire back, right?
Yeah. So both. Yeah.
Yep, it's set.
Yeah. It works both ways. All right. Let's try this again. Where's my gunnery? Heal. Probably in combat. Go.
Hey!
I'm going to spend a destiny point because I'm such a skilled pilot. I've got this guy dead to rights, and I'm going to spend a destiny point and add half my agility rounded up in damage. So that's another 2 damage.
Half your agility rounded up. Alright. So 2 plus, what's the base?
It is You know what? I wrote down all of the stats except for the weapon.
Bravo.
Let me bring it up on the
Well done.
character.
Very impressed with you.
Eh,
Alright. Well, either way, you hit him, and at least one's
So
going
it's-
down. So the one TIE fighter explodes.
And then, yeah. So as I'm peppering these, laser shots, they're in a nice tight formation, but I kind of know how this works. So I, lance a shot in there, like at the lead guy, and kind of cause them to scatter a little bit, so they're not in tight formation. So they're gonna have a little bit more difficulty shooting at me, concentrating all their fire when they
Okay.
come back at me. Oh, and I forgot to spend that point.
I updated it.
Oh, you got it. Okay, cool. So yeah, so they're
Alright.
gonna get a setback when they're coming at me.
So it has forward wingtip mounted twin light laser cannons.
Oh, twins. So that means that they probably have linked.
Damage 5.
Yeah, but I'm sure you got to get more than one advantage for link to activate.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
So damage 5, crit 3.
All right. Sounds good. We're squared away then. Okay. So my NPC slot. They're not very happy with you. But
There's another PC slot after.
no, it's
There's
Yeah.
2 PC slots.
yeah, they're coming up after the NPC. It's PC.
Wait, who beat us
NPC.
out on initiative? We
Huh?
had like. Who beat it? We've
Couple
had
people.
2 PC.
They've gone second the whole time we've been going.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So the fighters, they spin around and kind of scatter and reform behind you, and they're not happy. You blew up one of the commies.
I also have shields on the ship, so that's a setback for them.
That's if they're angled correctly. But they're not. They're angled to your nose, remember?
Well, yes, which is where my ship is set. But unless they gain the advantage on me, it's my choice where they shoot.
Oh.
Got it.
So
All right. So
Gotcha.
they try to reform, and as they try to reform, the only shot they can get is towards the front. All right, got that set.
so that should be 1 upgrade and 2 setback. Go get men.
And they fire back. But the lasers go, they stray around you.
That shield. Why
Unable
did they get
to
2
connect.
setback? But why did they get 2 setback?
Because I gave them 1.
Ah.
You can, instead of taking boosts, you can give setbacks.
Right.
So, it's a,
Nice.
you can go 2 ways with it. Okie doke. So they will take a strain. A system strain. Alright. I got 2 PC slots now. Who would like
Okay.
to go?
Do we have a fire solution through the hangar bay door at one of these guys?
Hmm?
Fire
No,
pass?
you gotta get out of the hangars if you want to get in the
Okay.
fight.
I'm just going to. I'm gonna punch it.
Punch it!
That's
Punch
my
it,
maneuver.
Joey.
Alright. That sounds like a good maneuver to take when you're trying to escape a very large ship. Alright. So you punch it.
And then for my action, I'm gonna do fire discipline. See if I can talk some strategery into Joseph.
Which gives him an upgrade or a boost?
Did a leadership check or discipline on a success. Add a boost to next attack made. Effect
Alright.
1 extra attack per success. 2 successes and 3 weapon qualities.
Alright, so it sounds like
Yeah.
we need a leadership check.
So it's difficulty 3.
Difficulty 3?
Leadership or discipline.
Alright,
They're
what are we
both the
going
same
with?
for me, I think.
Oh, there.
I'm gonna go with discipline.
Alright.
Last time I didn't do so good, but we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright. Nice. Alright. So you talk some tactics into your aquatic companion. And what are you gonna do there, Joss?
So I can
Oh.
spend that advantage on affected attacks to activated weapon qualities and score critical hits. So he gets one additional advantage.
Okay.
Or those additional advantages act towards his attack.
That's sweet.
So are we within engage range of those ties yet?
Oh, there. I mean, everybody was right outside the hangar
Okay.
base, so yeah.
Yeah.
Even got your token right here.
So Gideon's like, hey,
Oh, that's
Jasa,
cool.
you got ties on the bearing 3-4. Go ahead and lead them about 2 mils and engage. Or he can figure that out.
Roger, Roger. All right, Joss.
Got a 10. So, am I upgrading anything?
You get a boost.
1 boost?
And then 2 automatic advantage.
Nice.
The boost is just the blue die, right? 1 blue die.
Mhm.
Fingers crossed.
Nice. You missed, but you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 advantage. It's quite a bit. What would you like to do?
I want to give it to Tobias. Give him a better a boost.
I mean that's good for like 2 of them, but you got like 4 left.
Give them some setback to the ties.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right, sounds like a plan. All right, keeping in mind that Tobias needs to call for somebody to come pick him up because you guys don't have docking clamps for the Z to take it into
Yeah.
Lightspeed.
Do we? Or do we not?
Do not. It is an upgrade though that you
I
can
spent the
reasonably.
destiny point.
Well, you also have to spend the
somehow-
money that you don't have. You had to spend it all
There-
on
it's
repairs because you guys are beat up.
It's expensive.
Are docking clamps that expensive?
Yeah.
They're not what you can get right now expensive, so you can look it up later.
No cable?
So as you
Harpoon,
guys
no cable? No,
as you guys jettison
We need to
out,
survive first.
as you guys head out, you notice that the Bionic has kind of crushed the stormtroopers that came in with Rel and Mar. It's like on top of them, but then you also see Rel and Mar atop the Bionic. No weapon out, and it's not moving. All right. So
No
back
weapon
to
out?
the PC slot at the top of the round.
So basically,
Which-
Rylan Mar is just the bionic to the ground, is what GM Sai is trying to say.
You'd like what kind of pose is she striking? Is she
Huh?
like punching it?
She's
or what?
no. Like it's already down, and she's just standing on top of it, watching you guys leave.
Ah,
Nothing in her hand.
Shooter.
All right. I got a PC slot at the top of the round.
well, I'm taking it.
All right.
I mean, I was like, all right, let's scatter these punks and get the hell out of here. Somebody call the I need to ride out of here. This thing's got no hyperdrive. And then with that, I already got my boost added. I am going to. This time, I'm actually going to spend my action to stay on target.
Hmm.
So as I'm
That upgrades the other way.
flying around, I'm not like juking and diving and weaving and stuff. I'm like flying right in at like straight at the one of the oncoming TIE fighters, and I'm matching his movements like pace for pace.
Stay on
So that
target.
Kind of put.
Alright.
Yep. So that's my maneuver, and I will take another strain, spin another maneuver to aim. So as I'm honing in on this guy, not only am I matching all of his maneuvers, but I'm sighting him in. So
Alright. Let's see it. Let's do it.
that got my boost. Oh wait, I need a second boost. And
So
Nice.
many advantage in these rolls, people. Like, we're at a loss of what to do with all of it.
nope, I know exactly what I need to do with it.
Alright.
I'm going to activate Linked, which is advantage of 2, and essentially it allows me to
Hit again.
perform a second hit. So that's
Yeah.
a shot of 6, and then another shot of 6.
Another shot of 6.
5. They're light.
But I have 1 success.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. Very nice.
And
There you
then I believe it's a crit 3, yeah?
Yes. Crit
Uh,
3.
so I'm going to activate critical. So I'm
Which
pretty sure that.
automatically kills a minion. Alright, you guys are freaking clear. Goodness.
So, no,
7-6
hold on,
advantage.
hold on here. So we got the last round. I sit there. I'm flying at the ship, and I just plaster the side of it. I flip around. I'm coming back at him, and I smoke one into my ship. I'm just coming in, and it basically looks like Poe in The Force Awakens, where I'm just
Nice.
not missing a single beat, not missing a single shot. Like I'm just lacing
Yeah.
through these guys, and I'm like, all right, guys, let's get the hell out of here.
Josh was like Finn when he first starts
And
opening
with
fire.
the remaining, so I use
Can't
1,
hit
2,
anything.
3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have 2 advantage left, so I'm gonna recover 2 strain.
Alright. Holy cow. Okay, well, the threats are primarily gone. However, you guys are running from this Star Destroyer, which can
Well,
still fire.
one thing at a time.
But,
All right, hold my beer.
its guns actually do not fire, though. And you hear a voice come over the comms, Gideon, onto the inevitability, and you recognize it as Relinmar, and she says, "I hope you don't make me regret letting you go."
I think for now, our interests are mutually aligned. Thank you, Captain. That's what you are.
All right, so you guys head out. The ship that brought you here, Tobias, it jumps in, and like it's the same guys, and they're kind of panicked, so they just like slam onto you, like not gracefully at all, just grab you and go. Gideon, or whoever wants to do astrogation. You know where you're going, so it's going to be a 1 difficulty check, but still, you never know.
Josh,
You might
you
end
got
up.
4 intelligence. You do it.
You might end up in the maw.
Right.
I can't make it for you.
You
Nope.
ready for this?
Do it. I only have 2, so you have 2 more dice than I do.
Somebody's got to plot the course, and you do it. Nice, well done. And everybody jumps.
Like always.
Have you missed a check yet?
Not
I
yet.
think you've been successful on everything you've tried.
Since I've
Well,
started
no,
this
actually,
game.
he did.
It's
He
the-
did shoot. He did miss some TIE fighters. He got a lot of advantage with no hit.
Alright. Man. Sweet.
Intuition, I tell you.
Well,
Oh my god, finally! So worth it.
I got behind
So
the
worth going.
stick. I figured, splitting you up from the group and bringing you back this way was gonna be a good way instead of just being like, just you know what, you stowed aboard the ship and you're like in the floor panels or something lame. Plus, it makes it more cinematic. You got this whole like 2 different battles going on. Of course,
Yeah,
one
no, it
didn't
was-
end up being a battle.
I mean,
You just snuck
neither
out
one
in.
really ended up being a battle.
Well, not once you turn those cannons on the people.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh. Oh, that was amazing. I feel so good.
So, as you head into the
Just,
docking
just so
bay.
you know, Jasa, those guys, all 3 of us almost got murdered by one of those things. Just me.
Oh.
They
Like,
were the
that's all.
stormtroopers last time. They
Yeah.
got
Now-
just manhandled.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't
was
take
like
any damage.
You
2
were
wounds away
in the,
from
another
dying.
room. You didn't even want to come in. All right, so as you guys come back into the docking stations on the Cruct, I'll bring you guys over. Da-da-da.
Can I make a lore check to try to, since I got that orb in my jacket, I'm gonna try to figure out what it is.
You could, but it's not readily available none, so it's gonna be fairly difficult. And I'm gonna upgrade it.
Fine. I will
Well,
upgrade
fine.
my check too.
How dare you, sir? How dare you? Alright. Yes, you may make your lore check.
Difficulty set.
Difficulties in. You look it over, and you can't quite tell what it is. Yeah,
I show it to Jasa and say, "Hey, you ever seen anything like this in your travels?"
Nope.
Hey.
apparently not. Um,
Advantage.
yeah, you got an advantage on what you would spend it on, but you could recover a strain if you took any.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a straight, so I can't do it really.
Can I make a recommendation? He doesn't know what it is, but it looks semi-familiar, so more the next person to do some research on this might get a little bit of a boost.
You recall reading about it in a book from like the old Republic days, like just in your education, while you were getting your skill, and
Okay.
it's not much, but it's something.
Something. Forgot what
Alright.
it is.
Nice.
But I just keep on doing it until I figure it out.
No.
No, you don't get to just suddenly go, oh, I got 5 successes this time. I know what that is. All right. So as you guys come back into the docking bay on the Cruct, Meeker's waiting for you guys, and he's twirling a fairly long toothpick in his mouth, and he's just kind of leaning against some crates that are back in the door.
I pull the Z95 in, settle it down perfect, hop out of it.
Perfect.
Not a scratch on it. I'll walk back over to him, and I'm
That
like,
was a moment to gloat.
yes. What?
Oh,
I'm like,
man.
as promised, the exact same condition that I took her out in.
It says, he smiles like all big. He says, I knew that you'd come back.
I kind of look at it fondly. I'm like,
You might say it was
a
inevitable.
beautiful ship. Oh. I kind of
Go
clap
on.
him on the shoulder. I'm like,
I-
no, it's a beautiful ship. You've
I
maintained
disembark the inevitability and kind of race out to Tobias, and see Meeker standing there, and I just kind of like, Tobias, just kind of grab him by his shoulder, like, good job, all right.
I kind of pat him on the back. There's a change in him. He's not like the whole like the way that he used to be. He kind of pats you back and it's like thanks, man. Just doing what I do.
Somehow I knew you'd be out there. I don't know. Just my always trying to be positive or whatnot, but at our backs.
Jossa, you come down the ramp and you see this new guy, Tobias. What does he see when he sees you?
Oh goodness. Does he look like he's like just a medium height human? He's not like ripped, but he definitely keeps himself into shape. Kind of cropped, sandy blonde hair. He's got a leather duster on, kind of a heavy duster, and if you look closely, you can kind of see like under his clothes and his duster, it looks like he has like what would probably be like armor pads, out through him, and yeah, that's what you see. Then,
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Jossa, give
Uh,
same kind of rundown.
well, I look like a fish. First off, got big eyes.
There you go.
Really weird, really ugly looking. You're like,
Oh, sorry.
You're kind of like, ugh, like, you don't want to touch me.
Hey, he's not xenophobic.
how?
Progressive.
I wasn't in the Imperials that long. How prevalent are Selkaths in the galaxy? Like, do I recognize?
That'd probably be a xenology check,
I
sir.
wouldn't know.
Yeah, like if you're trying to actually know something about them, that would be xenology. But if you just want
Can I
Well,
to
also-
you know,
know
like
if you're just looking
it-
to know for yourself,
Well, like no. What I'm saying is like if you see a hut, you're like, oh, that's a hut. I mean, right? So looking at oh, that's a Selkath, or is it like, are they rare enough to where I would have to make like a xenology check to even know what he is?
I don't think so.
They're they're common enough to where I
Sure.
look at it and go, oh, that's a Selkath.
Yeah.
Not that I'm saying that What the hell is
That-
that other picture?
That one? This one here? That movie? Yeah.
No.
That's this guy.
No, that one.
That's Meeker.
That's Meeker.
Oh,
It's only
I've
from
never seen a picture of
day
Meeker.
one. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
oh.
Definitely the
So,
same.
anyways, yeah, I kind of look at Gideon and I'm like, who's this?
He was Stress Beacon. One of the only survivors of that ship. They seem to have run into the same misfortunes that we did aboard the Inevitability with the Transoceans. And,
More bionic?
right. Basically what happened is I came to help him out of a bind, and while we were trying to get things squared away, we found a mad doctor, put it simply, operating on another person. Took her into custody, and I was gonna, paint her for questioning, try to figure out some more of what's going on with those guys. And Jossa and the other surviving crew member came aboard with us when all of a sudden out of nowhere we started getting attacked by two jump masters. Lo and behold, a Star Destroyer appeared out of nowhere, and being between a rock and a hard place, I decided to pick the rock.
Well,
We actually came aboard to seek aid, but seeing how well Jossa did against those, well, on the gun, I guess I probably should have taken my chances fighting, getting out of Dodge. But you know what? It made kind of a grand adventure inside the belly of the beast, I would say. And
I guess we all
gave you-
survived.
Yeah, gave you the opportunity to come to our aid. I mean, what can I say? Helped us out in a pinch, and
Fair
Jasa
enough.
here?
If I'm
I guess he's somewhat of a doctor too, and he's more than willing to join the crew. We could use one.
I pick up my hand. There we go. Welcome to the crew. And then I turn back to Gideon and I say, though, if I may make a suggestion next time, let's avoid Imperials.
Not a choice I made lightly, but yes, I agree.
Next time, it's not a choice. Okay, I'm just saying. Next time we
Has
avoid
Tobias
Imperials.
has Tobias let him know? Okay.
No.
They haven't ever really sat down and had a heart-to-heart talk about anything really. They haven't had time.
I gotcha.
But he's just it's not a choice next time. I'm sorry, but
Well, what are we doing right now? Is there free time? Let's go get some fish sticks.
I know this great sushi place.
So as you guys are talking, the crew member from the ship that had Jasa aboard, he comes down. He's like, I can't do this. I'm not cut out for this. I'm sorry, Jasa. I can't stay.
I'm sad to see you
Mike,
go,
what?
buddy.
Thank you for helping me. I'll find a new crew and I'll get back to my old life. But thank you for what you did.
You'll be missed. Do you have anything that we could use on our journey?
He's like, everything I had was aboard the other ship where my friends died. So no, sorry, don't have anything on me.
Let me check in my pocket. I got this
I got some
highly tuned blaster
trident.
rifle with a big scope.
I got some spearmint
He has a
gum.
gun with him. Can we take it from him?
Oh, we'll
You're
leave him
gonna
with the gun.
take it from him? Yeah, try to take it from him.
me.
See how
Come
Gideon
on,
reacts to
alright.
that. Don't take things from people with Gideon around.
No, I requested. Hey, do you have anything?
Yeah.
Let's go. Maybe we can give it to someone else some other time.
I look at Jasa and just be like, the guy just escaped with everything he's got on him. Leave him be. Let him start his new life, man.
Just if you want to take his gun, I will let you take his gun. Don't let Gideon
No.
force you to be a nice guy.
The man is unarmed, Gideon. He's a part of the crew now. As you, self-proclaimed captain, need to take care of your crew, not some random strangers.
Got a gun. I've seen him use it. Got a blaster. He's good.
Alright.
Besides, if he wants a gun, he can ask me.
No,
not
it's
this.
okay. Take care.
Alright,
Bye.
so
See you later.
yet to be never named crew member heads off into the Crooked.
I asked Meeker if our like, hey Meeker, didn't see you there for a second. How you doing?
Oh, I've been all right. Business is good. We keep getting new people aboard, so that helps everybody out. But
Or
you gonna say them?
oh, go ahead.
Oh, he says, well, I wanted to celebrate this new step in our dealings with a show. You're all invited to a show. Freema 10 is on station, and you're all invited to my private table. And he looks at the Z95 and back at Tobias and says, I won't take no for an answer.
I will not give you a no. I will take you up on that. Gentlemen, I strongly recommend we join this fine fellow.
Okay.
All right. And we will leave it there because it's 12:10. Well done, everybody.
Fantastic.
Copy.
You made actually a lot shorter work of that Imperial entanglement than I thought.
That was a really cool,
Well-
but I was like, man, I wanted to like go explore this.
I thought there was
Dark
going to be
Square
like
for
this
some
drawn out
reason.
battle and you guys would barely get away from the bionics and stuff and nope. Joss just blew them all away.
It almost went that route.
Well, times
Well,
10 damage.
I could shoot him
You
with my
think I was
little
like, Get on
gun,
the ship.
or I could just get
Get
in
on
this
the
giant
ship.
turret. And you were down talking your light laser cannons. Goodness. See how good they do.
Well,
Wow.
They're great against infantry. Not bad
Yeah.
against other starships, but I want something a little bit beefier next time.
Well, you know,
Maybe get a dual turret installed.
Ooh.
Get
I
another
mean,
one, so you have two of them.
Honestly, just buy me a starfighter.
well, you might
Hey, I'm
be
not
able
against
to
that
keep
idea
the
either.
one. You-
Oh,
If you got on, you got to Meeker's good side somehow. So yeah, I don't mind.
the wheels are already spinning.
All right. Well, I'm going to
Just-
cut the stream anyway. Join us next time. Hopefully, everybody is enjoying Survival of the Free, and we will be back again with episode 7 in about 2 weeks. Be good. Have a good one, everybody.